Have you ever heard the saying, a poor family, even if it lives in the middle of the city, has no one to visit? On the contrary, a rich family, even if it lives in the mountains, always has people to come and make friends. It's a stark observation, isn't it? It cuts right to the heart of how society often operates, linking social connections directly to wealth and status. Today, let's unpack this idea. Is it just a cynical old proverb, or does it hold a mirror up to our modern world? And more importantly, what does it mean for us, for our relationships, and for our own definition of a rich life? Let's break down the first part. A poor family, even if it lives in the middle of the city, has no one to visit. Picture it. A family living in the most connected, bustling urban center on earth. They're surrounded by millions of people, yet they feel completely isolated. Why? When you're struggling financially, your world can shrink dramatically. Your primary focus becomes survival. Every ounce of energy is poured into making ends meet, paying rent, and putting food on the table. There's often little time, energy, or money left for socializing, hosting friends for dinner. That costs money, going out for a coffee. That's a luxury you might not be able to afford. Beyond the practical limitations, there's a powerful psychological barrier. When you're feeling the weight of financial stress, it's easy to feel a sense of shame or inadequacy. You might worry about being judged by others who seem to have it all together. You might feel like you have nothing to offer in a conversation that revolves around new purchases, exotic vacations, or career advancements. So, you withdraw, you stop reaching out, and eventually, people might stop reaching out to you. It's not necessarily because they're bad people. Sometimes, it's just that life moves on, and social circles naturally drift apart when one person can no longer participate in the group's usual activities. This creates a painful paradox. At the very moment you need community and support the most, you find yourself the most alone. The city, a symbol of connection and opportunity, becomes a lonely island. Now, let's flip the coin. A rich family, even if it lives in the mountains, always has people to come and make friends. Imagine a luxurious, secluded mansion deep in the mountains, far from any city. Logically, it should be the most isolated place imaginable. Yet, the proverb tells us it's a hub of activity. People are willing to make the long journey, to navigate winding roads, all for the chance to connect with the family that lives there. Why? Because wealth is often seen as a source of power, opportunity, and influence. People are drawn to the wealthy for a variety of reasons. Some might be seeking business opportunities, hoping for an investment or a valuable introduction. Others might be looking for career advancement, hoping to network with influential people. Some are simply attracted to the lifestyle, the glamour, the parties, the prestige that comes with being in that circle. Wealth creates a gravitational pull. The person with resources becomes a central point around which others orbit. Their remote home, and a barrier. It becomes a destination, a pilgrimage site for those seeking something, be it financial gain, social status, or simply the experience of being close to success. The remote mountain lodge, which should be a symbol of isolation, ironically becomes a bustling social center. So, is this proverb a universal truth? Yes and no. It certainly highlights a very real human tendency. We are often, consciously or not, drawn to those who we believe can improve our own standing in life. This isn't always malicious. It's a survival instinct, a social strategy that has been part of human interaction for centuries. In a world that values success and resources, it's natural that those who possess them become more attractive social partners. And sadly, the reverse is also true. Those who are perceived as having little to offer can be overlooked, creating deep-seated social inequalities that go far beyond just bank accounts. It affects our sense of belonging, our mental health, and our ability to build a supportive community. But here is where we need to challenge the proverb's fatalism. It describes a tendency, not an unbreakable law. This observation doesn't have to define our own lives or our own values. We have the power to choose a different path. We can decide what rich truly means to us. Is it a number in a bank account? Or is it the quality of our relationships? Is it the size of our house or the size of our heart? The real challenge this proverb presents to each of us is this: who do we visit? Do we only make the journey to the mountains for those who can offer us something tangible? Or are we willing to cross the city to visit a friend who is struggling, who has nothing to offer but their company, who might be feeling invisible? This is where true character is forged. It's easy to be a friend to the successful. It takes genuine empathy and kindness to be a friend to someone who is down on their luck. Let's redefine what it means to be a rich family. A truly rich family is one that is abundant in love, support, and genuine connection. It's a family whose door is always open, not because they have material wealth to share, but because they have emotional wealth, empathy, a listening ear, a shoulder to cry on. These are the riches that truly matter, the ones that can be bought or sold. This kind of wealth isn't stored in a mountain mansion. It's cultivated in the heart. Think about the most valuable people in your life. Are they the wealthiest or most influential people you know? Or are they the ones who showed up for you when you needed it most? The ones who celebrated your small victories and sat with you in your moments of doubt. That is true wealth. That is true community. So, how do we build this kind of wealth in our own lives? It starts with intentionality. It means making the conscious choice to check in on our friends, especially those who have gone quiet. It means offering help without expecting anything in return. It means creating a space where people feel valued for who they are, not for what they have. It's about being the person who makes the journey, whether it's across the city or just across the street, to let someone know they are not alone. It's about being the friend who brings the coffee, who listens without judgment, who reminds someone of their worth when they've forgotten it. This ancient proverb serves as a powerful social commentary, a warning about the transactional nature of many relationships, but it should also serve as a call to action. Let's not be passive observers of this phenomenon. Let's be the ones who defy it. Let's be the people who build our social circles based on character, kindness, and mutual respect, not on net worth. Let's build our own rich families in the truest sense of the word, rich in connection, rich in support, and rich in love. Let's be the kind of person who proves this proverb wrong. One visit, one conversation, one act of kindness at a time. Thank you so much for watching and for thinking about these ideas with me. What are your thoughts on this? Let me know in the comments below. And if this message resonated with you, please consider liking this video and subscribing to the channel for more content like this. It really helps us grow. Until next time, take care and be well.